Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. You are watching Vail Daily Live. It is September 3rd already, and I'm your host here in the studio where we have Trisha Swenson out and about in the field today. And we are excited, first of all, that it's Friday. It's Labor Day weekend, and we have a packed show for you to let you know exactly what's going on, help you pick the best of the best when it comes to making your plans for this weekend, and definitely excited to kick this Friday off. Now, I feel like before we really get into anything, I should probably tell you a little bit about this feud that Trisha and I are currently having. Okay, now it's really raised up a notch, okay? Right? Like I was at home enjoying a quiet evening and then I get this text message from Emma. It includes a video. However, my internet's being really funny and so I couldn't open it until the next morning. So I open it up and it's this video of Trisha Swenson and Rachel, our producer, going on and on and on and on about summer and how much they love summer and summer's so great and they're not really looking forward to fall. And honestly, like the best part about this is that one of Trisha's arguments is that she was out, I think she was out for a bike ride, and she's like, I almost ran into some deer because it was getting dark out sooner. Anyway, I started laughing out loud when that became one of the arguments that she almost ran into some deer. So here's what we're gonna do today. Trisha, are you ready for this? I've commandeered Ty's whiteboard that he uses when he's in the studio, and I feel like I'm using it for what it's designed for: arguments and settling them. So we have obviously the winning team, Team Fall, Ashley and Emma, who's behind the scenes here, and Trisha. Yep, Emma's on Team Fall. Thank you, Emma, for that support. And on the other side of the whiteboard, we have Team Not Fall, and Trisha's name is right there. So, Trisha, I feel like I'm just going to keep tally throughout the show today. And so, if people are watching on the chat, let us know which team you're on. Team Fall, the winning team, or Team Not Fall.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So hit us up. Let
Okay.
us know. So
Okay.
you
Okay.
almost ran into some deer, hey?
I know because of the daylight hours becoming shorter, and that's the campaign here. So my
Mm,
platform is,
okay.
you know, the I like longer daylight hours. Okay, so who can
Mhm.
argue with enjoying time out on your deck a little bit longer? Or, oh no, it's too dark, kids. We can't even see what's on your plate. Let's go inside. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so I'm for like, I love the longer daylight hours. That allows me to go hiking a little bit later in the afternoon, evening, without running into a deer and or scaring deer because they think it's all quiet and nobody's outside. And I'm all about not having to put on a down jacket
Mm,
until it's really worthy, later on in the calendar year, not
oh.
in July. I don't like wearing down in July.
Mm,
So that, if you agree with me, then you're team summer. If you like wearing down in July,
mhm.
great. Then you can join team fall. And if you like it getting dark, if you like waking up in the dark and getting back from a hike and you're dark, then you're team fall. I think Blake is team summer.
You
Wait.
know, I might be converted just now.
Okay, Blake
Whoa,
just
Every
whoa,
got
whoa, whoa.
converted.
Hold
Blake
on.
just got
Wait, we
converted.
can't wait just a second. I feel like I need a chance for a rebuttal here. Okay. All right. So Trisha, good argument. Good argument. Well, very well thought
That's
out.
my platform.
Okay. I like your platform. That's cool. That's your opinion. Let me just introduce you to some of my fall platforms. First of all, the leaves changing. One of the most gorgeous things on the entire planet it's so brief, it's so amazing, and by far the very best part of the year. Number two, cool, crisp temperatures where it just you can take the air conditioners out of the window because some of us don't have central air, so we have the air conditioner. So you can take those out, you can open up the windows, and you can have that cool, crisp air all day long. Puffies. Puffies are amazing. I love puffies. They're great.
In
I could
July?
wear I
In
don't
July.
I would be happy wearing them year round, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge fan. Love the puppies. Number 4, football. and tailgating, right? Like, who doesn't love some football and tailgating? Let me just tell you, let me just back this up because my dad and my grandpa both played college football. So it's kind of like a thing in our house. And actually, so my grandpa is not only part of, he's in the Army. He played for Army. So he is in the Army Football Hall of Fame, but he's also in the College Football Hall of Fame, Trisha. So
Oh
like
wow.
football in our family, it's a big deal. My dad was an All-American football player. So like love us some football. Love, love, love. Also like pumpkin patches. Who doesn't love like, and all the pictures of like the little kids on the pumpkins and like, like the Boy Scout troops come out and they sell their pumpkins. They have the pumpkin patches. I mean, come on. So anyway, also all things pumpkin spice and sweater weather, right? The clothes are so fun. I love fall clothes. They're the best. Thank you, Emma, for bringing the changing leaves up for us. No, 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 no. That's Team Summer. Go back to the other one. There we go. That's a gorgeous shot. Representing both sides. Okay, beautiful, beautiful fall foliage there. And then this is from our in, by the way. Okay, but we have some chat. We have some some votes in for Team Fall or Team Not Fall. Let's see what we've got. Claire, add me to. Oh, helmet took a dive there. Claire says, "Add me to Team Fall." Yes, I will. Mm-hmm. All right, and then
Okay.
Diane says she's Team Fall 100%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
Diane.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm all for
Mhm.
team fall because you know what my husband sets the alarm for 7 a.m. for college game day. He's going to the Clemson Georgia game this weekend. I've been to Georgia Notre Dame. I've been to all sorts of football games, but all in due time. Everything you talked about, it doesn't need to happen in July. It
But
was
it does need
happening
to
in
happen
July,
right
and
now.
that's when
Right
this
now.
argument started
No,
happening.
earlier than later, Trisha. I say, yeah, Team Fall all the way. We
No,
are
all
excited.
those things are fabulous in due time when the autumnal equinox happens later
Oh,
on this
oh,
month.
you brought out the
But when
autumnal
it's summer,
equinox? What?
when it's summer, we
Mm.
don't need to be wearing down jackets at the Ford Amphitheater when you're trying to enjoy Bravo for Jiminy sakes.
Trisha's bringing out
So
the big words to convert people on your team. So I feel like Trisha, like you just kind of like made your way like a little bit over the line there with that statement. I'm just saying, like,
no, I'm just saying all in due time.
okay,
It's
okay,
timing.
all right,
It's
sure,
timing.
all
I
right,
mean, fall should happen when fall should happen. Not in July.
or earlier,
No
or earlier
fall
would be
in
fine.
July.
No, it's
That was
cool.
my
It's
whole thing when this all started.
It's cold.
okay. Well, listen, we're gonna keep this tally, but clearly, uh, Team Falls winning. Do you see that? Mm-hmm.
I think they're
Um,
confused on what they're voting for.
I don't think so. I really don't. But
They're
you know what?
confused voters.
We'll just keep this going. We'll just see how this plays out
If
throughout the
if
show.
you like a month and a half of summer, your team fall.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now we're just getting extreme here. Autumnal
No, that's what I'm saying.
equinox.
If you like those things happening in July, like hey, no, this is the appropriate time. We're going into the appropriate time when it starts.
Mm.
When it
Oh,
should be happening. But
I feel like you're backtracking here.
when fall happens in July, that's what I'm saying. It's the shorter daylight hours. It's the wearing the down jackets when it's way too early to be wearing a down jacket. You should not be wearing a down jacket in July.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Diane Ham. Ashley is not confused. Wait, hold on. I can't see the rest of that. Fall is the best. Thank you so much, Diane. All right, we're just gonna keep this coming. But okay, we're gonna table our differences right now, Trisha, and let's talk about you're right, Emma. We can all come together on the weather and talk about what's happening on the weather today. Now, Trisha, it looks beautiful behind you. How is it feeling out there?
Guess what? I'm wearing a poncho. And you know what? And Blake said, you know what? Your poncho looked like the sunrise this morning. It kind of did. We
Oh,
kind of had some pinks.
it
We had some
did.
blues. So yeah. So I've got a poncho on, and we're seeing temperatures about 54 when I drove in. So, we're in the 50s right now. And then we'll see things reach into the 70s and 80s, depending on where you're at throughout the Vail Valley. A little warmer down Valley. If you go up to the top of the gondola, Gandhi 1 and the Eagle Bond Gondola, as well as Centennial Express, will be open for you starting at 9:30. Keep in mind, if it's a little warmer down at the base, it'll be, a couple degrees cooler for each 1,000 feet of elevation that you travel. It gets a little cooler on top. And if you are hiking around, you can shed that layer and then maybe put it back on when you're going back down. So it's just kind of a layering game today. And then we're going to see plenty of sunshine. It actually sprinkled. I saw on my phone this morning, sprinkled a little bit in Eagles, sprinkled a little bit in Edwards. So we had a little bit of a system moving on out, but we should have great weather for all the outdoor activities, real summer-like weather for a lot of the activities that are going on, which is what we'd actually want for Gabrielle and Rodrigo tonight, the Oktoberfest. We've got Gourmet on Gore. Unless you want to be wearing a Snowville suit, but I think it's going to be. I could get away with wearing this, a summer-like outfit for your activities today.
And I bet you could get a great summer-like outfit at the outlets at Silverthorne with those elevated savings, or you could get that snowsuit. They have it all over there, and you're not going to pay $1 million for those things. Thank you to them for this local weather forecast. Trisha, I like how you fight, girl. It's subtle. It's very persistent, and we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this going. But I like where we're going with talking about the events. We're gonna kind of break things down for everybody coming up here in just a minute. But right now, we're gonna take a quick break and make sure that if you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, please chime in, join the chat. We love to hear. And also today, we're taking a poll. Are you on Team Fall or Team Not Fall? So make sure to let us know where you land. We're going to keep tally throughout the show. Right now, we're going to take that break, though. And then when we come back, we'll have a look at your headlines. And we'll also be talking about what the traffic looks like. There is a fish cam that we're going to be showing you live from Gore Creek. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
I'm Kevin from Squash Blossom. Today we're talking about precious metals. Jewelry makers have been using all kinds of metals for years, but three really have stood the test of time. Platinum, gold, and silver. All these metals are precious because they've been used as currency. They're found all over the world, so they're accessible. Visually, they're appealing, and people just associate them with value. They're also malleable so that jewelers can shape them into jewelry and make them the art that they, create.
All right, welcome back to your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live. Breaking news, Claire is totally thinking about joining Trisha's team. I don't know how I feel about this, Claire. But you know what I've done? I've drawn an arrow next to your name. So you're like this far from crossing the line, Claire, to team not fall. I don't know how I feel about this. Anyway, we're gonna let us know where you are. Are you excited about fall being here? Like, I can't wait for those temperatures to be just a little bit cooler and just not necessarily in the 90s, which is going to be happening again coming up this week. So I'm excited for that to kind of shift a little bit. So we'll take a look at that forecast here in just a minute. But me and Helmet, there he is, Helmet Fricker season, his little bobblehead. We're gonna give you a look at your headlines. Now, what pairs so well with these mornings, it's a little bit cloudy. When I was leaving my house in Eagle, we did get a little bit of rain last night, so it's a little bit humid, and there's like the rain droplets that are just still hanging on the branches and on the grass this morning. So grabbing that nice warm cup of pumpkin spice tea or whatever flavor you enjoy. Head on over to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. They have their roastery in Minturn. They have their second location at Beaver Creek. They have delicious loose leaf teas. They also have breakfast empanadas. They have smoothies. They have really, really good coffee. And this is something like what I love about them so much is that they are a local company. They started this in 1989 and they are just so passionate about giving you the best products possible. So if you're looking for one of the best cups of coffee in the valley, head on over there and grab one of those. And on your way, pick up your Vail Daily, which you can do for free each and every day in those blue boxes from Vail all the way down to .0, or you can log on to vaildaily.com. So on the front cover today, talking about more help on the way. Eagle County has come a long way to provide resources to people in crisis, but providers say there's still more work to do. So that's going to be on page A2. And then also that picture, this is from Eagle Valley High School's Luke Rumley and Battle Mountain's Will Bettenhausen fight for the ball on Thursday in Gypsum. Battle Mountain won 3-2 in that game. So opening up on page A2. So really, this more help on the way goes into how Eagle County is building up behavioral health resources. So if you want to learn more about the strides there, that's all on page A2. And then flipping over to the next page, this is definitely going to be a dominant part of our conversation for Labor Day weekend. But oh, actually, you know what? Let's skip right over to arts and okay. Yes, thank you, Emma. Okay. So this is my favorite part of every Friday paper is the arts and entertainment section by Trisha Swenson, because here's the thing. Trisha, she has like the social calendar that we all want, right? And she's part of all of these super fun things. And what she does is she dives into each and every event that's going on, and then she picks out the best ones and she tries to pick something for everybody. So, if you've got the kids, if you got grandma and grandpa, if you're just going solo, if you're going with your love. I mean, she really works so hard on finding the best of the best for each weekend. So this weekend, she is crushing it. And you can see, I mean, it's so full. There's so much that's going on. So make sure that if you're not sure, make sure. How many more times did I say sure right now? Pick up the paper and flip over to Trisha's weekend picks because you're going to love the way that she has played it out for you. And what was that? Yeah, we should. Yes, we should walk through. Well, I feel like we should have Trisha help us with this because let's be honest, like girl is amazing. So, okay, we're gonna like dive in deeply with Trisha here in just a minute. But I feel like we should probably do a quick weather and tell you what's going on for the weekend. Okay, so today, it's starting off cloudy, it's starting off pretty humid, and those temperatures are pretty cool this morning. However, it's funny because of all the rain, I was thinking that was gonna really drop. We're gonna be seeing those, big temperature changes. But honestly, I think all the clouds just help to kind of keep things insulated. But here's what it's looking like right now. So temperatures in the 40s in Vail, and it's going to be going up into the upper 60s. And we do see some clouds throughout the day today, and maybe like a little bit of moisture and just a light wind speed out of the south around 4 miles an hour. So a little light breeze is going to be accompanying us today. But then, Emma, can we look at the extended forecast? So this is what you really want to know, especially for Labor Day weekend and for all of your plans out there. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So temperatures will be going back into the mid to upper 70s by the time we get into Monday, but clear sunshine throughout the next pretty much like 5 days. And of course, being team fall here, I'm looking for those temperatures to drop again. And it looks like maybe on like next Sunday, we might see those temperatures cool down again. So really, it is going to be feeling very much more like summer than fall for Labor Day weekend. So again, let me just remind you, if you want to cast your vote, we're taking a poll today. Are you on team fall? Like, are you ready for fall? Are you so excited for pumpkin spice and cooler temperatures and leaves changing right now? Or are you like, no, I'm on, yeah, Emma and I, thank you, Emma. Are you on team not fall? That's what I'm calling it. Okay, but the leader of team not fall is out in Vail. Should we head on over or should we? But first, a big thank you to Liv Sotheby's. They are Colorado's leading real estate firm. You can contact one of their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love, which of course, being here in the mountains, I mean, we love it every day and they can make that dream come true for you. So give them a call over there. Okay, we are going to send things out to my girl, Trisha. And is she already talking jewelry? Oh man. All right, we're sending it out to Trisha. All right, take it away, girl.
All right, we are in Carrots, such a wonderful place to visit while you're in the Vail Valley. And joining me now, we have Emily, and she's going to tell us a little bit about some of the work that they do because they are a working studio gallery. Up the stairs is where the magic happens, but this is such a treasure of so many different things to showcase, and especially how you guys create some of your jewelry and the inspiration behind it. Tell us about this.
Definitely. Well, there's nothing to hide here, and which makes it a great teaching opportunity for the people that not only work here, but also the people that just want to come in and make their own stuff. And so what's great is that over the last 50 years, Dan has created a amazing collection of gemstones. So this is just one example. These are watermelon tourmalines, and so you can come in, pick out one, and then we work to essentially make a piece for you. But things that are already made, I mean, you can literally come in and see our actual tools and how that creative process. Dan goes to these shows and picks up things like ancient seals, where these are about 1,500 to 3,000 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And then repurposes them by pressing them into wax and then turning them into earrings. So, yeah.
And think of the story behind that. You know, maybe this was kind of a form of, you know, a monetary type of coin or some symbol. And then you press them in and it turns into these beautiful works of art.
Yeah.
So you're wearing a kind of something from centuries ago.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And then the type of gold that this is put in.
Yeah. So what's great about the work that we do here is that we use all recycled gold.
Okay.
And so all custom work is recyclable, and all of our new pieces are also recycled gold.
And you called it Harmony Gold. I think
Yep.
that's cool. But that's so awesome. So you could literally look at some of these kind of ancient symbols, get the meaning behind it, the story behind it, and then tell Dan, yes, I'd like a ring out of this. I'd like, you know, a pair of earrings out of this. And there you go. So awesome. And then he also creates some beautiful jewelry out of, well, some things that are just basically, like you said, laying at the bottom of the sand in Africa.
Yep.
So these are
snake vertebrae.
snake vertebrae. Look at this. Just amazing.
Yeah, so this is the actual bone part here, and then this is the gold, where we've taken a mold of the bone and then casted it into gold.
Oh my gosh, that's just gorgeous. And then same thing with the little earrings here. So take a look there. Oh, wow. And then you can even do it in bracelet style. And then, tell us about this one on the end. This is pretty cool.
So then, like always, is a huge fan of repurposing. This is a African bracelet where they took a medicine man, would give them something, and then they would go to a blacksmith and he would put whatever the medicine man had given them into those bracelets. Obviously, they don't do that much anymore. But so yeah, instead of just throwing them away, Dan has instead put diamonds in there and made them to where anybody can wear them now.
Just amazing. And this bracelet, same type of thing with those symbols.
The ancient seals.
You learn so much here, and it's almost like a history lesson. It's part museum, but then it's very personalized because you can make custom jewelry for, maybe an anniversary, a wedding, anything like that, graduation.
Absolutely. And you can even take stones where you inherited them from your family members, and maybe it's just really not your style anymore. And so we'll take those and we'll repurpose them. We do modern style jewelry, we do abstract stuff like this.
So creative. Yeah.
So
You
you
can
can
find
pretty
it.
much do whatever you want, which is a beautiful thing.
If you want some rainbow tourmaline and turn that
Yeah.
into something cool, you can do that as well. Okay, well, thank you so much for letting us come in
Yeah.
today and check it out. What time are you guys open normally? What are your normal hours?
10 to 8 on the weekends, and then at the beginning of the week, around 10 to 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you'll be open all through Gourmet on Gore this weekend?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep,
so we come into
absolutely.
Vail for that, stop in
Yeah.
and say hi to Emily and Dad and the whole team here at Carrots. We're just across from the west end of the Vail Village parking structure, or Solaris Plaza, 2 doors down from Latour.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
Okay, let me get organized here. So, something brand new, which I have to say thank you to Blake for introducing to my life, is the fishing cam, the just the fish cam that is now available live from Gore Creek. Look at this. So this morning, I logged on to it, and there are definitely fish out there, just like a little school of them, just kind of like swimming around. So I'm just gonna pull this up for us, but yeah, just another view that you can enjoy, especially if you're not here in the Vail Valley, that you can just look at this, just underwater. But yeah, oh, there's one. See it? Yeah, right at the bottom of the screen. There's one just kind of like cruising around. So I don't know where, like what part of Gore Creek this is in, but this is hilarious to me that we now have a fish cam. So if you want to get out there and do some, wouldn't it just make you laugh though if this is actually just somebody's like aquarium and they're just they're calling it the Gore Creek Fish Camp? But look at it, there's like 4 of them on there. So if you want to get out and you want to do some Fly Fishing Outfitters, they would be the place to go, especially if you're looking to book a trip over Labor Day. I'm not sure what their capacity is right now. I'm guessing they're probably pretty full. You know, they've been around since 1992. They're Orvis endorsed. They're right next to Agave and Avon, and they're excellent at what they do. So if you want to catch one of these little guys and you want to be successful, Fly Fishing Outfitters is the way to go. So they've given us, they give us an update on what's going on with the rivers, and especially having some rain the last couple of days, that does nothing but just help to improve the conditions on all the rivers. And so if you are looking for a wade trip, a float trip, maybe you want to do a little walking trip, maybe you want to take the kids out, maybe you've got a big group, they can do all of those things. They also have schools. So let's say maybe you recently bought yourself a boat thinking that you were an outdoors person during COVID, and then you're like, oh shoot, but I actually don't know how to like operate it. They even have like paddling schools for you. Really, really cool. So I like to talk about what's going on with the flies and what's working out there right now. So if you're going to be on the Colorado today, some of the best dry flies are the olive peacock elk hair caddis, the royal or peacock PMXs and stimulators, parachute Adams, royal wolves, and H&L variants. Also, some of the subsurface bugs that are producing Frenchies, pardigons, quill jigs, Duracell jigs, San Juan worms, the moppy, princes, pheasant tails, copper johns, and olive caddis pupa. Nothing like saying pupa first thing in the morning. I feel like these names, like I really want to know like how they came up with them, honestly. Like I would love to do a whole segment on like how people name flies. All right. Well, if you need to add any of those to your tackle boxes, you can head over to Fly Fishing Outfitters. Again, they're located right there in Avon and they can get you all set up. But I mean, seriously, like we should have a competition for like which name is like the most ridiculous. I feel like my I think my current favorite is Chubby Chernobyls. Like I need a picture of that. I need to see what that looks like. Okay. All right. So that's a look at the fish cam and also what's going on with your fly fishing report. All right, Emma. Let's send things out to Trisha Swinson, captain of Team Not Fall. Again, we're still doing our poll today, so feel free to join in on the chat. Let us know where you land right now. Do you want summer to never end? Are you ready for all things pumpkin spice? All right, Trisha, looking beautiful out there. Oh, what is that? What is that little Airstream behind you?
Yeah, so they've already started loading in some of the trucks for the food truck al fresco. That'll be part of Gourmet on Gourd tonight, 5 to 9 p.m. Stella Artois has already come in. They will have their beer that they'll be served. And Gourmet on Gourd, a lot of people think, oh, is this just a wine tasting? No, it's actually beer, wine, spirits. And we'll have food trucks pretty much lined all down one Willowbridge Road as well as Meadow Drive. So that'll be a great thing to do this evening. Admission to this event is free, and then you just pay as you go. If you want to, grab a few bites, you just pay the price at each of the trucks tonight. But weather-wise, we should have great weather for this, real summer-like weather for this activity that's going to be going on tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So it's a weekend-long event. Tomorrow we will have some yoga right at the Solaris Plaza from 9 to 10 a.m. And then on Sunday, they'll have it over by Mountain Plaza from 9 to 10 a.m. But for today, we'll see temperatures in the 70s and even 80s if you travel down Valley. And if you're in the sun, it'll feel a little bit warmer. And then overnight lows, they'll dip back down into the 40s and 50s. And then by tomorrow, it should be great weather for all of these outdoor festivals that we have going on. Wear the sunscreen, your sunglasses, bring a hat to keep the shade on your face. And this weather is brought to you by Carrots, creating heirlooms for 50 years. So creative. We just learned so much from Emily on their process and the ideas and the history, centuries old history that goes into some of their really creative, one of a kind pieces. So thank you, Carrots, for this weather report.
Oh yeah, and that was such a cool interview. Emma and I were, just kind of watching and talking behind the scenes, and I love the creativity that's part of their store. Really, like Dan's pieces. I bought a few for my family, and they're heirlooms. They really are heirlooms. I love them so much, and I love hearing the chimes of the clock tower over in that. Oh man, so cool.
Yes, must be 8 o'clock. Okay, yeah. The little chimes right by Latour, that little tower. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh man, yeah, nothing like I feel like that's like one of those like iconic Vail things. And it always actually that like the first time I ever heard those, I was doing an interview at Carrot. So it always reminds me of them as well, which I think is just it's so perfect knowing
Yeah,
Dan Talene. I feel like he's like the quintessential like Western guy. Like if you go to a Western town, you want to see a guy like Dan Talene, like
yes,
hammering
yes.
out
He's got
gold
the
and
outfits
silver.
and everything.
Yeah, he
So,
really does.
yeah.
He's so fashionable. All right. Emma, do we have time for more events with Trisha, or should we take a quick break? Okay, Trisha, listen, I was telling everybody that my favorite part of the paper is looking at your weekend picks on Fridays. And I know you've been scouring all the events and you've been putting together this list of your picks. And I know you put a lot of time into putting this particular edition out. And what are you looking for when you're actually like making your picks?
Well, you know what? For the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people was the golden rule. So something that's going to appeal to most people that are coming in this weekend or living here. Because, we always say we want visitors to feel like locals and locals to feel like visitors. And, it's fun when you can get out of your routine and go and do some of these, traditional events, classic events, that we have here in the Vail Valley. So many things to do and things for kids to do too, because a lot of these events like Gourmet on Gore. They have the little kids culinary corner. So kids activities will be available between noon and 5 each day, Saturday and Sunday. And then over at Beaver Creek, Saturday and Sunday, they're going to have a full kids zone as well. And that's going to be up by the ticket office and that new snow globe that's called Snowed In. They're going to have all sorts of crafts and arts and things for kids to do between about, I think, noon and 5 as well for the kids that their parents are going to Oktoberfest. So always something for the kids to do. And then new this year, a lot of new things happening at Summer's End at Avon. So whether it's the movie tonight, Lakeside Cinema will have their last movie. It's called Selena, and that'll be right in front of the stage. But then we've got the stand-up paddleboard races, which is new. They kind of teamed up with Sup Colorado, and they have a little route that you take. You've got to follow the buoys and go this certain route on the lake. And then I think the cardboard regatta is going to be probably the most hilarious event to watch. That's when you take cardboard and you make some sort of a vessel that you hope floats. It probably won't float very long, and then you have to have a cardboard paddle, which I think that's going to be the hardest, because I could see if you could maybe have a boat and you had a wood oar or something, maybe you get a little further. But so many things going on with that. And then the Los Lobos concert on Monday. So we not only end things on Sunday. A lot of times Labor Day, you got nothing going on Monday. Not the case. Avon's going to have the Arts Festival go all the way from 11 to 8 p.m. during the Los Lobos show. And then Vail Jazz, they have their music that continues well into the afternoon on Monday also. So I hope you took Tuesday off, because we're still going on Monday.
I knew you were the right person to ask about this. Emma and I were both just like, how do you have all of this just in your head? This is amazing. Also, Emma wanted us to mention the concert tonight that's happening over at the AMP.
Oh, okay. Well, there's two. Okay, do you want inside or outside? I'm thinking Team Fall, you want inside. So I'm going to tell you about Sierra Farrell. She is going to be indoors with Jackson Emmer. And they're going to be at the Villar Center playing 7:30. Tickets are just $25 for this. Probably the best ticket in town to get this kind of entertainment. Now, Jackson Emmer, he is out of Carbondale. And interesting thing about this guy, he lost his voice kind of after, you know how it is, Ashley, we talk for a living. You talk, or when you go to the trade shows like SIA, I see my friends lose their voice by the time the end of the trade show has gone on. Jackson actually kind of lost his voice, concentrated more on songwriting. He eventually got it back, and he kind of emerged with a different sound. So he's going to be playing first, and then Sierra Farrell, she'll be playing. She's now out of Nashville. She signed on with a record company in 2019 after driving around in her van in New Orleans, Seattle. She's settled now in Nashville, but she'll be taking the stage second for that show. So that starts at 7:30. Also 7:30, Gabrielle E. Rodrigo, they're going to be taking the stage, and they've been here before, outdoors at the Ford Amphitheater. They're from Mexico City. They met at like an art school. She was in more like the drama. He was, in more the music program. They were introduced by her brother, and they actually dated for a while, but not anymore. And they were playing in some of the resorts in Mexico. And what's really cool is they grew up listening to flamenco, jazz, and rock, and they have a penchant for some Metallica and Slayer, Megadeth. So they will get after it on the acoustic guitars. You can't even believe what they're able to do. It's a very high energy show. They were in Dublin for quite some time, and then it's going to be a great evening tonight. I think it's sold out because Blake here was just trying to get a ticket. So that one, you might be out of luck if you're trying to go to Rodrigo y Gabriela.
Oh man, Trisha, listen, I could just listen to you talk all day long. And also, I do enjoy your little dig in there at Team Fall. Also, poll still happening, our high-tech poll right now. So if you want to chime in on the chat on Facebook or YouTube, let us know where you stand. Oh, thank you, Emma, for illustrating what it looks like when you're on Team Fall. There we are. Like if we were a couple, that's what we'd look like in fall.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, maybe
frolicking. the trees.
You know,
Oktober.
Team Fall, Norway is a great place for you guys to go because guess what? It's not any colder up there. It gets darker even earlier. Like they have cross country tracks that have lights on them because they don't have any lights. So once again, if you like the shorter daylight hours, I got a place for you. It's called Norway.
Oh my gosh, Trisha, you're cracking me up. Okay, we are going to take a quick break. You can ponder what side of this debate you're on. Trisha, you're doing a good job. I like your tactics here. Sneaky. All right, we're
Hey,
going to take a
summer's so short. Anyway, it's just so short. Why cut it even more
You know,
short?
I listen. I hear what you're saying. I'm still team fall all the way. I love you, but I love fall too. Right now, I love it right now. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back with more of this debate, and also have another look at what's happening with your weekend weather forecast. And then coming up, we have some great fashion to wear on your face while you're out and about celebrating this weekend. When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
I'm Hillary with Squash Blossom Vail, and today I'm going to talk to you about repurposing some of your stones. So today I brought in my jewel box, and I was searching through my jewel box and I noticed that I had this cross from my graduation from high school and I never wore it. So I took it in and we had a repurposing event, and what I did is we popped out all of the diamonds, which I had 5 diamonds, and then I had them make a band that now I wear every single day. We can take any of your gemstones, metals we can melt down. So if you're not wearing any of your jewelry in your jewel box, bring it in, we'll help you repurpose it so you can start wearing it and enjoying it.
Hey, welcome back to your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live. Now, speaking of the Vail Daily, they do so much around here besides just, reporting on what's going on around town. They also do this Best of the Vail Valley, the Reader's Choice. There's a little booklet that you can pick up from 2020 and 2021. And this is really cool. So basically, especially if you're just coming into town for the weekend and you're like, man, I've been so looking forward to coming to this place, to this restaurant, to go shopping at this boutique or whatever it is. While you're doing that, make sure to cast a vote for your favorite places, because what this does is it lets our local businesses know first of all, that you care. And second of all, it really gives them a vote of confidence. And they basically not only get bragging rights, but they get this cool little plaque that they get to put up in their establishment. And it's just an easy, free way to let them know that you are a big fan. And that goes so far, especially after the last year that we've had. As someone who has kind of recently joined a different retail world in the past year, watching this firsthand, there's so much effort that's gone into our local businesses to not only to stay afloat but to thrive. And the things that they've done that have been so creative, I mean, this is a great way to acknowledge it. So, we were going through the other day, and there's so many different categories, right? It's not just like what's your favorite restaurant. It's everything from the best visual artist or the best fly fishing outfitter, best Nordic track. You can best romantic date. Ooh, best brunch. Were you not here when we talked about my best romantic date? Um, yeah. Well, so if you were watching the show on Wednesday, you know where my best romantic date was. But they also have the best family entertainment, best baked goods. Ooh, Emma, where would be your best baked goods? Where would you go? Columbine Bakery. Okay, that's good because actually we have a friend's birthday that's happening today, and I need to get some good chocolate chip cookies. Is that where you'd recommend going?
I don't know about cookies, but the
Any
Black Forest cherry cake.
Hmm, okay. All right. Also, chat if you're out there, let me know where you would get the best chocolate chip cookies in the Vail Valley because I want to go get some of those for a friend today. Best coffee, best deli. I mean, anyway, it goes on and on. But the voting is open until September 6th, so make sure to cast your vote because it does mean so much to our businesses here in the Vail Valley. Oh, and Oh, yes, and also while we're talking about that, thank you, Emma. I was actually just bringing up the events that are happening at Beaver Creek, and the last chance for the lowest pass price for your Epic Pass is also on September 6th. So let me look at the prices here. So right now for the Epic Pass, it's 783, and then it's going to be going up potentially. Prices are reduced 20% right now. So it may be going back up to 979 after the 6th. I'm not really sure, but 783 is what the Epic Pass is going for until September 6th. So heads up on that. Okay, but if you're going to be utilizing your pass for the gondola at Beaver Creek this weekend, you may also want to check out Oktoberfest. I can't believe it's already starting today. I'm so excited. So it kicks off at 4 o'clock today with the keg tapping ceremony, and the beer garden opens. And then that is also in line with live music from Rick Borger and the Average German Band. And then they'll have the best dress competition going on at 5:45. The Stein hoisting competition will happen at 6. And then they'll continue to have live music again with Rick Borger at 6:15 until 8 o'clock. And then the beer garden closes at 8. But then it opens back up for Saturday and for Sunday. And that's going to be going on from 11 to 6. So there's, like Trisha was saying, there's kids activities. And of course, there's also great music, beer, food. Helmet Fricker. Okay. Do you guys see this guy? This is hilarious to me that Trisha had this in her collection. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me play his sound because he comes with sound in his. I'm so glad we're taking time to listen to this morning. So good. I mean, doesn't it just make you want to like do a little oompa? Oh, and then he yodels at the end. Anyway, yes, Helmet Fricker bobblehead. It is Helmet Fricker season, and he will be there in full force in his lederhosen this weekend. So let's take a look at the weather for your Beaver Creek Oktoberfest enjoyment. And it's going to be beautiful out there. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous to put on your dirndl and to go celebrate with some beer and some schnitzel and some pretzels. And right at the base of Beaver Creek is the town of Avon, the heart of the valley. Maybe go and do a little stroll around Nottingham before you head up to Oktoberfest. And it's going to be gorgeous. So right now we have some cloud cover out there first thing, but then we are expecting to see things just clear up for the weekend. So right now, where town is it? Is this in Avon? Oh, okay. So this is an Eagle. So temperatures in Eagle are going to be in the mid 70s today. So it is going to be a little bit cooler, which I'm very excited about. Also, we could still see like a little bit of moisture. I did have some rain on my car this morning, some rain droplets, and it was definitely feeling a little bit humid for, for Colorado this morning because of that rain. But so good to see that. And we are going to be seeing those temperatures overnight tonight again, like in the 40s and 50s. So nice and cool. And then we're going to be climbing back up into potentially, especially down in Eagle and Gypsum, back into the mid to upper 80s by the time we get into the middle of the week. But look at this. So for Saturday, for Sunday, for Monday, beautiful, clear sunshine, temperatures in the 70s. It's going to be gorgeous. So if you're going to Beaver Creek Oktoberfest, or maybe you're going to be going to Summer's End at Nottingham Park. So again, they have the Lakeside Cinema. There we go. With Selena tonight. And then tomorrow they have the stand-up paddleboard races, the Avon Art Festival. Then on Sunday, they have the Cardboard Regatta. The Avon Art Festival continues. Sunset Live will be taking place. And then Monday, Los Lobos in concert along with the Avon Art Festival. So big things happening in Avon this weekend. Check it out. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I can see that Trisha's off to talk about some fashion for your face with eyepieces. So we're going to stay tuned for that, but we'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
Okay, I can see that there's some things happening over at Eyepieces. They're getting ready over there. But in the meantime, I just wanted to remind you, I can see you chatters out there. I can see how many of you are watching. And I can tell you right now that not all of you have chimed in to let us know where you stand on our very high-tech poll this morning. We know that Claire is kind of maybe jumping teams. That's kind of big news. And Claire, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but big old line next to your name. So where do you fall? Where do you fall? All right, where are you in the debate between are you ready for fall right now? Are you excited for those cooler temperatures? Are you excited for the leaves changing? Are you ready for it? Are you like, no, I'm like Trisha, I'm holding on for dear life to summer. Please let us know in that chat if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you. And oh yeah, and Tyler, I would love to know where Tyler stands on this issue. But we're going to send things in with Trisha and Tyler and their Eyepieces of Vail to let us know how we can look so good on Labor Day weekend with all those celebrations. So let's send things over to them.
Hey everyone, we're at Eyepieces at their Bridge Street location. Joining me now, we have Tyler Moore, and we were just talking about the Epic Pass, and that is on sale right now, lowest price through Monday. But Vail Resorts announced that Vail Mountain is going to open on November 12th. That's about the earliest I've heard since I started coming here.
I think it is, at least since I've been here in 8 or 9 winters. Like This is definitely going to be the earliest that Vail Mountain has been open. So winter is literally right around the corner. So it's time to kind of start thinking about it, to be honest.
And what they're saying is they've got their goggles coming into the warehouse right now, and they still have the goggles sale going on. That's one thing I love about Labor Day weekend. Still a lot of great sales to take advantage of, anywhere from 30% off to 60% off goggles. But if you're looking for something new, Unique is one of the newest, hottest brands out there. Lindsay Vaughn, this is kind of her little baby, right?
Exactly. Yeah, she's involved with the company, helps with kind of some of the design and product and testing. But really kind of cool, different product. It's like that fashion meets function. Who doesn't love that here in Vail?
I know, totally. High fashion, really cool look. You're gonna look styling with them, protecting your eyes along the way. So, but that's cool. That's great to know that, yeah, all your stores will start getting in the new goggles for the next season.
Correct. Yeah. Some new goggles have already come in. We're getting those processed and checked in to get out. A bunch are set to ship this week. So you're going to start seeing brand new goggles for this winter from Anon, Smith, Zeal, all the big name brands, Oakley. It's all coming very soon.
It's all being shipped here. That's good. I'm glad you can get product.
Yeah, right? We are too.
It's been a little problem with inventory. But okay, and then also if you're thinking about glasses for maybe skinning or skiing, that sort of thing, you've got some really cool ones. Oh, the Jacques Marie Mange. Tell us about what we have here.
This is more just a fancy case for your travel case. It holds up to 6 pairs, all leather, handmade. It's beautiful. Right now we have some Montclair and Jewel Bow in there.
Okay.
Just some kind of fun mountaineering, skiing, vintage-esque type glasses in there.
Yeah, Jublo, that's been around for a long time too.
Yep, yeah, classic French mountaineering brand. Those do come off, so you can wear them a couple different ways.
Okay, you can take these off. There we go. All right, and then nice shields and kind of high fashion too. Look at these.
Right, Icy Berlin's a great one, super lightweight. They're starting to do a lot more kind of sporty, fun wraps. These are great options for skiing, looking good around town, or just performance optics in general.
Okay. And then Varney, this is hot off the press. Tell us about this one.
We are so excited to announce Varney has been pushing the envelope when it comes to prescription technology. This is actually a free-formed lens. So this isn't a separate piece or anything. This is all one piece that they grind your prescription into the back of using a digital machine. So it's really revolutionary. We've always had to do inserts or insets, and these always look a little weird. This is so seamless.
Wow.
And it's an amazing way to get your prescription in a high wrap, but also in a shield, which is something we get asked for a lot, but it really hasn't been able to be done until now.
Oh, that's so cool. Way to go, Varney. Coming back on the market, throwback to the fun brand from the 80s. And then they have a couple different things you can choose from for your lens and color and everything.
So at the moment, it's only available in single vision. Progressive is supposed to be coming this fall, but it comes in 2 base tints in 4 different mirror colors. So quite a variety of options for something this specialized and new.
Okay, that's so cool. And then real quick, if we could show these are just some really cool cases that come in really awesome leathers, and you can store your glasses in there.
Yeah, Asher G out of LA. These cases are made to just be compact, easy, stores 2 sets of glasses, or if you're like me or my girlfriend, 1 set of glasses and 1 set of sunglasses.
Okay.
That way you're always going to be covered.
Yes, yes.
And then a few fun brands that we have, some of the fun things you'll find at Eyepieces. Makita, we've had an excellent relationship forever. Orgreen, we just got a lot of great new colors and styles.
Yeah.
This brand is a great one out of Denmark. And then kind of a favorite one, Garrett Light, based out of California. Clean, classic, fun styles.
Okay, now what would your lens of the day be? We've got a lot of fun things going on with Gourmet on Gore. Of course, you're still hiking and biking. What would you pick for people today?
Okay, honestly, let's go ahead for the new Makita Polarized Pro series. Historically, they didn't do a whole lot of polarized. So this is a really high-end polarized lens. It's great for everyday sport, super lightweight to wear.
Yes.
This is some of the coolest lens technology out there.
And Makita, this is where I can actually I could pull these apart, right? I mean, this always scares me to do this, but look, you can do that. You can do that with these.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you tend to sit on your glasses and stuff, or kind of a little clumsy with them, you might want these. Okay, so lens of the day.
Yep, Makita Polarized Pro, available at all 7 of our stores. Come in and take a look at these lenses because they really are spectacular.
Take a look at these. All right, give me your hours. Well, I know your hours kind of change, but what's the general hours?
They're fluctuating right now, but generally about from 9 a.m. To 8 p.m. for most stores. A couple stores staying open till 9.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, come on in. We've got location right here in Bridge Street, of course, one across from Solaris. We've got the new one, the Sport at Sun and Alp, and then Lion's Head. We have Beaver Creek, Edwards, and Snowmass.
Snowmass, yeah. If you're down in that neck of the woods, check them out.
Okay. Oh, these are really cool lenses. I love these. Thank you. Thanks for the recommendation. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
Ah, Trisha's looking so good. Every time that we go over to Eyepieces, I feel like I find something new. And I mean, the breadth of brands and of course the knowledge on with their staff is just next to none. Like they're amazing. So stop on in and see what's new. Maybe pick up some of those unique goggles. They're so gorgeous, man. I would love to snag a pair of those for this upcoming season. Okay, we are going to take another quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be wrapping up this Friday edition of Vail Daily Live. So stay with us.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
Well, before we let you go into the weekend, we really cannot let that happen without letting you know what national day it is. So Em and I have just been doing some research here, and there's a lot of different things that fall on September 3rd. First of all, it's National Skyscraper Day. It's also College Colors Day and National Lazy Moms Day. It's your reminder to lend a hand and give your mom a much deserved break. So we'll get right on that. And then what pull up the other one. Can we see that? It's also National Welsh Rarebit Day, which I'm so glad that we didn't miss this because obviously I would be so sad. But apparently it's a cheesy toast. Interesting. All right. Well, if anybody's actually had Welsh Rarebit, please let us know. But it looks like peanut butter. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, happy National Welsh Rarebit Day. All right. We should take a last look at what's happening with your weather before we send you into the weekend as well. And Trisha is outside looking gorgeous there in Vail Village. Oh, who's your little friend?
Well, I thought I'd let you know what's included in the adventure pass. So we've got our little buddy, the Moose here, and if you're going to go up on the gondola this weekend, which opens at 9:30, if you head on over to Adventure Ridge, here's what's included in the adventure pass. So you get 3 coaster rides, plus all day unlimited access. You need to be, if you're going to go to the climbing wall, hey, you need to be 54 inches. I'm so glad that I just my hat really clears.
Yeah, aren't you wearing heels though? Like if you took those heels off, are you cheating?
Let's see what I would do if I take.
Oh, Trisha, like you just make it.
I know. I should get child's pricing for this.
We should put a little stand up of you. If you are Trisha Tall, you can ride.
Okay, so then another thing you could do, the Marmot Mini Kids Tubing, and then Little Eagles Zip Line, and then the Gore Creek Mini Golf, and then Eagles Nest Tubing, and then the Bungee Trampoline. So all of this is going to be included in the pass. But one thing I want to remind people, you got to have fully enclosed shoes.
Oh, so your shoes would not work today.
Because you know what? And Ashley, I'll tell you what, I was going to play some mini golf the other day, and I couldn't because I didn't have the closed toe shoes.
Oh, because you
So
don't want those rogue golf balls hitting your toes.
yeah, you might break a pinky toe or something. So yes, but so that's some fun things going on if you're gonna head up the hill. And you know what you could do? You could go up Gondola One, and then you could hike over to Eagle's Nest. So that's another option for you as well. But weather-wise today, this weather is brought to you by Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches since 1897. They are going to be celebrating, I think, their 125th anniversary coming up next spring. So they've already started planning for that. But we're seeing just gorgeous blue skies, a few lingering clouds, but nothing to be too worried about. People are getting up and about. They're taking pictures. They're jogging. They're biking, and then they're gonna start selling tickets for the gondolas at 9 a.m. And then the first ride up will be at 9:30, and then it goes till about 4:30 over at Beaver Creek. Your last download is at 5 p.m., which is great because if you want to blaze up and get that overlook trail and then get a ride down, you can do so if you can if you just hit it by 5:30, by 5 o'clock. But the next couple of days we're going to see gorgeous blue skies once again, and great weather for Oktoberfest at Beaver Creek, Gourmet on Gore here in Vail Village, all the things happening with Summer's End over in Avon. It's, boy, if you chose this for your Labor Day destination, you picked the right location because we have two world-class resorts with so many events and activities in between. It's going to be hard. You got to juggle. You got the schedule to fit it all in.
I mean, it just looks stunning out there, Trisha. Thank you so much for letting us know what's going on. Also, for all of your weekend picks, super excited about what's going on for the entire weekend. And also, Trisha, I thought we should maybe do our final tally for today's poll between are you on team fall or team not fall? But here's the thing though, is that you I feel like Claire's she's like on the edge, but she hasn't like fully committed to being on your team yet. So I think for Friday, with me, with Emma, with Claire, and Diane, I think we're trumping you and Blake so far today. So yay, Team Fall wins for this Friday. That's my firework or what, I don't
Well,
know,
I'm
some sort of
glad that
celebration.
Claire is kind of understanding what platform she's voting
Kind
for, which I think a
but
lot of people were confused.
you know what? I feel like you were probably on the debate team in high school. Was that a thing? 'Cause
I
you're
should have
very
been.
good.
I should.
Uh, I feel really bad for Mike because I feel like there's no way he's ever going to win any kind of argument in your household. I think that like good luck to him on
You know
that.
what they say: happy wife, happy life, right?
Well, we'll continue this. Oh, Claire says, wait a second. Can I be Switzerland? No, Claire. No, you're not allowed to be
No,
Switzerland.
Claire, I'm
No,
getting you a one-way
choose.
ticket to
You
Norway because
choose.
you
You
want
know what?
darkness,
I'm
like
gonna get
starting
you a
at like
pumpkin
2 in the
spice
afternoon.
latte before you go there. So, all right. Well, we'll continue this next week, Trisha. So we'll see where we land. But all right, I say we wrap it up. What's your deal for tonight? Are you gonna go to one of the concerts?
You know what? I hope to get to Gourmet on Gore for this food truck
Oh yeah,
al fresco. I think that'll be fun. And you
yeah.
know me, I don't really cook, so it's a good
Same.
excuse for dinner. Because once Mike is at the Clemson Georgia game, so they just flew out to Charlotte yesterday. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay, what am I gonna eat? So I think I'll have dinner at Gourmet on Gore.
Yep. You know what? I think we can say that we are very similar in the not cooking front. We are both on team not cooking. So there we
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah.
Find some
Oh,
common
yeah.
ground. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
I
Well,
believe
thank
you.
you so much. And thank you, Blake. Beautiful shots out there. And thank you to all of our viewers this morning. I hope you have an amazing Friday. Trisha, we're going to let you go. Looking amazing in that hat out there. I'm going to try to work on getting like a cardboard cutout of Trisha as like the height requirement for Adventure Ridge. I think that would just be amazing. All right, Emma. Shall we send them off on their weekend adventures? Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. I'll be back here live on Monday morning to join you on Labor Day. But Ty will be here in the hot seat tomorrow, and we have another great show in store for you. So that'll be kicking off at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So have a great Friday. We'll see you in the morning.